Hello, meteorologist Brian Wolf here on your Sunday, October 19th to break down what we're going to see and when we're going to see it on your Sunday. And if we start off with the live radar, you can see it's filled with a lot of precipitation. We actually ended up having that line of storms come through our easternmost counties at around 11:30 to 12 a.m. and then progressed off to the east. So just as it was called yesterday. Also, we're in that gap we discussed yesterday evening, the gap of low winds and low precipitation. But if we look off just to the west, you can see we have some more scattered showers out there. These will be slowly filtering through the area through the morning hours and early afternoon hours. Sometimes you may be in a shower, sometimes you may not. The one thing I do want to point out is there is a severe thunderstorm warning. It's now crossed into Indiana, and if it stays at its current intensity and on its current track, I could see it hitting northern Dubois County, northern Orange County, southern Martin County, and Lawrence County. Just kind of the way that it's kind of tracking gently east-northeast. With that severe thunderstorm warning, it is, again, this is time sensitive by the time you watch this. It very possibly may not be a severe thunderstorm warning anymore, but it's just containing wind gusts around 60 miles per hour. So this is kind of what we got. If we zoom out, really just these scattered showers on the backside of the low pressure system as they move through. But let's take a look and see how much we've had in terms of QPE. So again, quantitative precipitation estimate. This is the past 12 hours. This is what the radar, the ZR reflectivity relationship shows that we've received. And across much of our area, if I zoom in even closer here, you can see these blues indicate, these medium blues indicate spots of about an inch. So like those up in Lawrence County, you saw probably around a half an inch, maybe towards the western part of Lawrence County, maybe just a little bit more than that. I know where I live in this area, we received just right at an inch. There was an area here, the purple, where you're nearing up above an inch and a half of rain, down from Tell City, stretching through Marengo and up towards Salem. Didn't quite make it to Scottsburg, and that's kind of what we talked about last night, where it's scattered. It just depends if you get caught in a location where those cells kind of repetitively pass over each other or train over each other, then you can see more precipitation. And I expect to add maybe up to another quarter of an inch today. And again, but it's just these scattered wraparound showers. But that's what we have seen so far. Now, if we switch over and take a look at our forecast today, again, we're going to be seeing winds that actually is supposed to be northwest from 10 to 15 mile per hour sustained with gusts up to 30 mile per hour. That'll be slowly calming down as we head throughout the late afternoon period. Those scattered showers will persist, and actually, you are currently experiencing the high temperature today. Right now, temperatures are set to fall for the rest of the day this afternoon, and it's kind of one of those classic fall cold fronts. And then if we take a look at your 7-day forecast, you can see we cool off lows tonight because the clouds are going to clear out mostly throughout the evening hours and into the overnight. Get down maybe in the upper 30s and then mid 60s for the next couple of days. But windy conditions on Tuesday will usher in a reinforcing shot of cold air, which will bring our high on Wednesday down into the mid to upper 50s. That's a high temperature. And then I felt confident enough to go ahead and put the graphic up there. Patchy frost will be on the ground Thursday morning and Friday morning as we get lows in the mid 30s. We'll watch that as well to see if that ends up panning out. But mostly dry throughout the week, and then we see the shower chance come back into the area on Saturday. Now, I want to look at I want to actually go out here. Well, it was updating. I want to look at the satellite just to show you why we're expecting it to clear this afternoon. You can see these clouds right here across southern Illinois. Those are the clouds that will move off to the east and give us that chance of showers for the majority of the day. Behind that, though, just to the west, you can see mostly clear skies. Right now, this is showing you the high resolution model output for 10 meters, so 30 feet off the ground wind gust. You can see we're in that lull right now across the area here. But so what we are looking at is as we go forward in time, this big area over here, which we talked about last night. It's kind of our second round of wraparound winds, so to speak. So those will be starting to come through mid-morning and last throughout most of the afternoon with wind gusts upwards of 25 to 30 miles per hour. And the last thing I want to check out is the wind chill. So the forecasted wind chill, we'll let this load here real fast. I apologize, it's a little slow. Let's look at the wind chill specifically this afternoon. As you can see, this is 2 p.m. Eastern time. And as you can see, we've got wind chills in the mid 40s, which I know we discussed earlier this week. But if we can go forward, I want to show you the wind chills in the morning. So your early bus stop forecast, you can see we've got wind chills in the upper 30s, which makes sense, right? If the temperature is right around 39 degrees, any sort of wind that you might have will just make it feel even colder. So that's kind of what we have so far on tap for today. Just enjoy the fall weather coming in. I'm sure we lost lots of leaves last night, and we will continue to lose them again this afternoon. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you here tomorrow morning.